So we're going to talk about the next slide. We're going to talk about corporate governance and regulatory compliance and how it aligns with African legal system. You would agree with me that our company is domiciled in several regions, from Rwanda to Namibia to Kenya, and we're growing. It's very important that we look at how corporate governance affects these different African legal systems. So corporate governance and regulatory compliance is deeply intertwined because, we ensure these factors ensure that business operates in legal boundaries. For instance, in Kenya, the key regulatory framework for CG is the Capital Market Authority of Corporate Governance 2015. In Kenya, businesses that don't follow the code of corporate governance can face penalties, and this also makes it enforceable. In Nigeria, we have the Nigerian Code of Corporate Governance, NCCG 2018, and of course the Companies and Allied Matters Act that we call CAMA 2020. These two key regulatory codes are closely aligned. For instance, CAMA dictates statutory directors, duties of directors, and while NCCG provides specific governance tools such as board evaluation, setting up whistleblowing mechanisms to meet legal and governance goals. In Namibia, the key regulatory framework is NAMCODE, Namibian Code of Corporate Governance, is based on the South Africa's King Fourth Code of Governance, but adapted to the Namibian context. It's not enforceable, it's not legally binding at the moment. However, companies listed on the Namibian Stock Exchange are required to explain their reasons for, are required to apply governance principles and explain their reasons for non-compliance. In Rwanda, the key regulatory framework is the Rwanda Corporate Governance Code 2017. The Rwanda's Companies Act and Rwanda's Capital Market Authority regulations provide a clear legal framework within which companies must operate. And you can see the common theme amongst all 4 countries is that corporate governance could work alongside the legal requirements set out by the respective Companies Act and regulatory authorities, from board composition and duties, where each country is required to structure their board to include independent members and disclose of conflicts of interest, to disclosure of financial and non-financial information, and regularly to improve investor confidence and manage risk. So it's very important that we know that in all where our businesses domiciled, Kenya, Namibia, Rwanda, and Nigeria, corporate governance is seen as a regulatory tool to ensure that our board and our businesses are run according to the legal requirements as well.